Okay. Hello everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, the first I want to introduce myself. My name is Zulfikar Rahman. I'm from University of Muhammadiyah Malam. Okay, in here I want to give you some explanation, some information, and we learn about something material in 11th class in senior high school. The material is a passive voice. Okay, let's start about passive voice. Passive voice is some sentence using to explain object in the first sentence, and from the passive voice we must know the characteristic and the sentence to know this is a sentence passive voice or active voice, and we must know the characteristic and the subject or object and to be verb 3 or the participle. Okay, passive passive voice will always be related to be verb 3. Jadi sebuah kalimat itu dapat dikatakan ini passive voice bila terdapat to be dan verb 3. The example: some nutritious food are consumed by Mila before school. Okay. When do we use a passive voice? When the reservoir of an action, the emphasis. Jadi sebuah penekanan itu ketika sebuah pemberian itu di awal kalimat. Oke, jadi ada 3 macam, dan ketika kita menggunakan passive voice, kapan kita menggunakan passive voice? When it is not necessary to mention the door of an action. Ketika kita menyebutkan sebuah kata aksi yang di awal kalimat untuk memperjelas kalimat tersebut dan keadaan tersebut. In the third, when the door of an action is not known. Jadi sebuah kata aksi ini tidak kita ketahui apa dan tujuannya dan subjeknya. Itu kita bisa menggunakan passive voice to know the sentence and explanation. Okay, when the reservoir of the action is the emphasis. Okay, example: look, a mermaid is found by the fisherman. Okay, ini dapat dikatakan sebuah passive voice because mermaid is object and the plus is to be and found is plus property by the fisherman. Jadi kalimat ini memperjelas apa yang ditemukan pemancing tersebut sebelum kita membaca. Kita sudah mengetahui apa itu isi kalimat yang akan ditulis. Okay. When it is not necessary to mention the door of the action. I was born in August. Okay, and necessary to mention who gave birth to you. Jadi was born memberikan menyatakan sebuah siapa yang memberikan penjelasan burn, kalimat burn di sini. Oke. Who else would it be if not your mom? Okay. In this, when it is not necessary to mention, jadi kita tidak mengetahui siapa yang bisa memberikan kita keadaan ini, keadaan lahir di bulan Agustus. Okay. The next slide. When the door is not known. Miss Ling's diamond ring was stolen. Who stole the ring? The stole the ring is Miss Ling. Okay, so it's not now. Okay, in the explanation about the type of passive voice, the first is simple past tense. Subject plus was or were plus verb 3 plus by plus object. Okay, if you're using a simple past tense, and you must know the characteristic and the sentence, dan terutama harus mengetahui rumus dari macam-macam tenses tersebut. The active voice, Katie burned grandma house yesterday. The passive voice sentence is a grandma house was burned by Katie. Jadi ini simple past tense memperjelas keadaan, bagaimana keadaan dan situasi yang berada di kalimat tersebut. The next is a past continuous tense. Subject plus was or were plus being plus verb 3. Okay, you can read the example, I think, to know the characteristic from past continuous tense, from the active voice to passive voice. Okay, from the past continuous tense, have was or were plus been. Jadi kita harus memperhatikan was or atau were dan being yang terdapat dari kalimat tersebut untuk dikatakan kalimat tersebut adalah passive voice. Okay, the past perfect tense. Subject plus had plus been plus verb 3. Okay, the example is Patrick had eaten a hamburger before he went to school. Okay, in the passive voice is to change the sentence and dan terdapat sebuah imbuhan untuk memperjelas keadaan tersebut dan kalimat tersebut. The hamburger had been eaten by Patrick before he went to school. Okay. In the past perfect tense terdapat had plus been plus verb 3. And by Patrick. Patrick in the active voice is a subject, and in passive voice, Patrick is a subject, but Patrick sebagai subjek bila di passive voice terletak di akhir kalimat setelah imbuhan verb 3. Okay, the next simple present tense. Okay, subject plus is or or are plus verb 3 plus by plus object. The active sentence, Nanang buy a lot of money. A lot of money is paid by Nanang. But Nanang not give the money to the girl in the picture. Okay. Nanang buys a lot of money. And the passive is a lot of money is the subject plus is plus verb 3 and plus by and the object. Okay, next a present continuous tense. Subject plus is are plus being plus verb 3 plus by plus object. In the example active now he is washing the car. The passive sentence, the car is being washed by him. Ini present continuous tense gunakan untuk memperjelas keadaan yang sedang dilakukan sekarang. Okay. The next. Okay. The next is a present perfect tense. Subject plus has, have plus been plus verb 3 plus by plus object. Okay, the example is an active sentence. Yanti has worn a beautiful dress for Tukimin. Okay, but Yanti is not like in the picture. The passive sentence, a beautiful dress has been worn by Yanti for Tukimin. Okay. In the present perfect tense, we must know the characteristic have word to be. To be is a been. Okay. Next, simple future tense. Subject plus will plus be plus verb 3 plus by. Okay, and the active voice, Supri will bite the cake soon. The passive voice, a cake will be soon eaten by Supri. Okay, we know the characteristic and we must be careful if you know the sentence in from a story, I think, or anything you read. Okay, will be is simple future tense. Okay, jadi kita harus memahami dan mengingat bahwa will plus be plus verb 3 and by. Oke, itu adalah simple future tense. Okay, next is a subject plus is are going to be plus verb 3 plus by. Example, they are going to buy a ticket here. A ticket is going to be bought by them here. Oke, jadi perubahannya sangat signifikan ya dari active voice ke passive voice. Dari going to be yang pasti terlihat jelas itu dari verb 3-nya. Dari going menjadi bought. Jadi okay, the next is modal verb. Modal verb plus be plus past participle. Oke, jadi modal verb ini kita harus sangat hati-hati dan benar-benar mengetahui kalimat tersebut. Jadi ada terkadang yang menjebak. Oke, the first example, you should study the lesson every day. Passive, the lesson should be studied every day. Active, student must not break the window of the school. Passive, and the window of the school must not be broken by a student. Jadi perbedaannya dari aktif dan pasif ini kita harus hati dan mengetahui sangat cermat. Okay. Question form. Question form gunakan passive voice saat kita have to give a question to some people, or we make a question. Okay, question word using where, auxiliary does is the subject, in the is he or the car, the plus past participle plus the rest. The rest jadi sama saja dengan object. Sorry, is subjects. Okay. Example. When did he buy this video game? Okay. I think is if you know, you easy to change the sentence from the active sentence to passive sentence. Okay, this is the passive sentence from the question form. When was this video game bought by him? Using the passive voice in some text or some sentence, we must be careful the characteristic of the 11 tenses about the to be and verb 3. Jadi penggunaan to be dan verb 3 itu kita harus mengamati dan benar-benar mengingatnya untuk bisa dikatakan kalimat tersebut adalah passive voice. Jadi penggunaan passive voice I think is easy if you understand the material and information about the passive voice. Okay, thank you for watching, and if you have any question about passive voice, you can ask me in comment or email. I give my emails in description. I'm sorry if I have speak is not good and make you confusing. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.